What's up, Steven, and how's it going? And hopefully everybody watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Hopefully you're all doing good. Hopefully you're doing good, Steven. Glad you can make it. How was the day, Steven? How was the Wednesday? Hopefully it was pretty good for you. No, I am so tired. Work? I feel ya. It's like the gist of my day. I'm not even gonna be on here long tonight. I mainly want to really play the Switch tonight, and also, sorry, let me do a little adjusting here. I'm really wanting to play the Switch, but also I'm beat. Like, it's like 100 degrees where I work, literally, and it's excruciating. I'm like so tired right now. But I still wanted to be here, still wanted to be on here streaming tonight. Not gonna really do a whole lot, honestly. Just gonna try to... Just logged off Final Fantasy. Whew. I feel ya. But yeah, I'm so tired. Sorry about that. Okay. Got my focus. Here we go. So, what I'm gonna do tonight is try my best to actually get some gear. I've been talking about it. It's been in the name for the last couple days, but I haven't swapped out anything for any God, I'm tired. Gear just yet. I'm still sitting at 899. I'm gonna quickly, before I even start anything, go to, I can't think, Yulmore, and, see if how much I actually need right now for the hands and the feet. That's really all I need right now. The accessories too, but as far as the base equipment. Don't hate me if I end up having to cut it short tonight. I'm starting to realize just how much more tired I am the longer I sit here. Usually I have this thing where, like, I'm tired outside of, like, home, and then when I come home, like, wide awake. And I'm not, like, sleepy tired, I'm just, like, exhausted. Your Gunbreaker needs the Crystarium helm. Nice. My Gunbreaker needs a lot of work. I really want to work on getting the gear on it up as well, but my main focus is trying to be ready for 5.3, just mainly because there's so much on the stream that's about to come out. Like Tim sometime this week, or month, I mean. Sometime this month, the new update for Temtem is going to be coming out. Not to mention, there's a few games I have stashed back that I've really wanted to start. I wanted to do them closer to the PlayStation 5 release, but I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. We don't have a release date for PlayStation 5. We don't have a release date for a lot of games. And Final Fantasy XIV's next patch is going to be massive, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing, but it's been pushed all the way back to August. So, not to mention, in August I also have a vacation planned, so there's going to be like 4 whole days, potentially 5 whole days, that I'm not even going to be streaming. And, it's probably going to be more like 4, but still. Maybe 5 though, but probably 4. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, I've got so much coming up, and also nothing at all, so I'm trying to just, like, I was talking to my girlfriend earlier about possibly thinking about wanting to do Resident Evil 7 next week, but I don't really know about that either. I'm wanting to do it closer to the PlayStation 5 release. I need to get up and do it. You're the main tank for your raid group. Whew! Well, definitely hope you have some good luck with it. Gosh, that's a huge responsibility. Joko, stop. Okay. Oh wow, these are going to be expensive. The boots are $495, and I think the same with the hands. Short gloves, $495, $495, so basically $1,000. I could probably achieve that tonight. Man, what, $899? Is that what I said a little bit ago? Yes, so I need 101. Actually less than that, but I'm gonna make that the goal tonight. Try to get 101 tombstones. So how's Pokemon going for you, Steven? Have you got a chance to get back into that? You were the one that added me on the friends list, yeah? I'm pretty sure. If so, we gotta start doing some stuff sometime or another when we both have the free time. Honestly, my schedule's pretty jacked up right now. With me working Saturdays, it's so messed up. Rez, what is up? How's it going, Rez? Yeah, it was you? Okay, awesome. So, Rez, you want to run some content before I get started? But that's really cool, though, Steven. Is there any, like, MMORPGs on the Switch right now? I know, like, the closest thing it probably is Pokemon Sword and Shield, to the exception of the Let's Go games, which are a lesser version, but is there actually any, like, MMORPG that are currently on the Switch right now? I ended up downloading Ninjala last night, and I was very, very, and I mean excruciatingly very, very disappointed. Haven't done anything in Shield lately? I feel ya. I'm still very far behind. Last night, I got to the town where I can get my first gym badge, and I basically logged out. There's Warframe. Is that really an MMO, though? Is that more like MOBA? Or is that an MMO? I've never played Warframe, so I don't know. Could be wrong. Don't think so. I need to look into that. So, Ninjala just came out. I think last week. Maybe the week before. It's a week or maybe 2 weeks old. We'll leave it at that. A week or 2 old. The lobbies last night. I waited like 10 minutes. It's an MMO, really? That's actually... It gives me more an incentive to play. I thought it was like an online battle arena style game. Kind of like a MOBA. Interesting. But yeah, Ninjala. I waited like 10 minutes, which I guess I could have waited longer. But I never got a lobby full to actually play it. They have a story mode I dabbled with a little bit. I was just so tired last night. I didn't do anything else with it. But yeah, it's just I was so disappointed because I got so hyped up because the game looks different. I mean, it's supposed to be like Battle Royale, but after I read further into it, it sounds much more like a MOBA as well, with like story elements. Grandi is all hell though, really. Yeah, see, I've never actually played Warframe. I've had a few friends, Red One, who used to actually come on the stream a little bit here and there. Here in real life, I guess this is technically real life too, but in the rail, no, but yeah, he actually played it a lot and actually used to try to get me into it, but I've just never tried it. I don't know much about it. So that'd definitely be a hell of a lot of fun with people you know. I can see that. I mean, that's like one of the good things about playing a lot of MMORPGs. I'm really wishing August would get here so bad, or at least Tim would hurry up and come out with their patch. I'm at that point where I'm itching for a new MMORPG, or at least something with a lot of content. And my brother and my cousin both play World of Warcraft, and they are both like edging me to play it again, but I just really don't want to have to pay for another subscription to a video game. So I'm in this like this weird mess. I'm so wanting the Final Fantasy XIV content beyond all things, I guess, is what the real problem is. I just want 5.3 to get here so bad, and I know we're not getting it until August. Choco, stop. Leave the cat alone. And yeah, it's just... August is so far away. Phantasy Star Online 2, I have not. I've heard a little bit about it from Rez, and I've seen Mr. Happy and Slaw play a little bit of it, but I don't really know anything about it. I've never actually played a Phantasy Star game. I don't know much about them at all. Actually, I needed to go to the Gold Saucer. I'm just throwing Gil in the air. Another weird one I haven't played in years, I've been thinking about. I don't know if, maybe they do have a subscription plan, but they didn't back in the day, and I don't know if they ever changed that, was Guild Wars. Gosh, I used to love playing Guild Wars so bad. Also have this, I wish the graphics were better, but also have the urge to want to play Star Wars The Old Republic and just stream that. I'm not going to, so don't get your hopes up. The graphics are just dated. Gameplay I know is dated. I'm just in that point where I'm just itching to play something where I can just delve into. That's why I have the thought of just playing Resident Evil 7 next week, but don't hold your breath. I'm trying to wait. It's just, I'm itching for content. After I've played The Last of Us, and I've got back to Final Fantasy XIV here, I really do love it, obviously. I mean, it's like my main focus of my stream. But I have no like, real content to run. I'm just, like, playing catch-up, or leveling up, or gearing up, and playing old content. It's fun still. I enjoy it. But at the same time, I'm just wanting that, like, story, deep delve kind of thing going on. You like Phantasy Star Online too, but it's Grandi too. Played a bit here and there. Grandi, but still oddly entertaining. What is it even on? Is it like, Landon, good morning to you as well. Is it on Switch, or is it on PC? I'm guessing it is on PC. I mean, it's PC Master Race. I hate to say it, but it's very true. Most things are on PC except for exclusives. 36, that was horrible. Number 1 on the Duty Finder. Xbox and PC. Oh shit, so PC would be my only option. I don't know. I own a 360. I've never really been a big Xbox fan. I'm not hating on it, so don't think that. I'm not just like, I'm not an Xbox guy. There's some exclusives I like. I love Gears of War, but yeah, it just never broke down and bought an Xbox One though. It's free? That's interesting. Is it like free to play and free to download, or is it just like you gotta buy it then it's just free to play? I'm actually really happy to be here in this area. I'm gonna die a few times, but both it's free and free to play. Damn, that is actually... that's worth looking into. Choco, leave the cat alone. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've been in the copied factory. I have 84 Moogle tombstones. Holy shit. I just got randomly curious and I just wanted to look. I have 84 of those things. I thought about doing PvP tonight and I talked myself out of it. I haven't played Rival Wings in, gosh, it's been a little bit. I don't know how long it's been exactly, but I thought about getting into it. Like, it's just mainly because I've only had so many more wins in, the Hidden Gorge before I can actually get my second Rival Wings mount. And I would love to have that. Like an unrealistic amount to even say at the least. The gorilla mount is just so nice. Or Magitech gorilla mount. It has subscription stuff that will help out a lot, unfairly so when it comes to inventory space. Oh man, it reminds me of I actually played Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMORPG, before I ever started streaming, and before I ever got back into World of Warcraft for a little bit. So it was about like 6 years ago. Actually, more fairly about 5 years ago, I started playing it, and that's kind of like the system that they got going on, where like. You can play for free, you're just not playing the latest story, and your inventory space is limited, just like a lot of limited things as far as the way they had it set up. It wasn't bad, I enjoyed what I played, but it just felt like you couldn't get the full experience without paying money. I was actually talking to my cousin earlier today, and it's like, it's so sad how everything's behind a battle pass or a DLC pass, a season pass, a monthly subscription. It's just like, my gosh, sometimes I feel like it was unfair that I grew up in the 90s, mainly because of just like how easy we had it back then. And you could just buy a game and play it, and it's like, I know I sound like an old man right now, but oh my god. I miss those days so much. I think that's one of the things that was really refreshing about getting The Last of Us 2 out, was just like, and the same with Days Gone when it actually came out as well, and I think maybe the reason why I love PlayStation exclusives so much, because they tend to be that way, You get a base game without having to go through so much gizmalook to just play a game. Which I understand, you know, they gotta pay their employees, and the more money that gets put into these things, the more that it can go to the future, so that future content is not bland and better and well put together and has better frames per second, better graphics as far as bitrate, and you know, the works, which I get, which is completely understandable, but I mean, still. Euthanasia! How's it going? How are you tonight, Euthanasia? Choco, stop. Ah, shit. So, Euthanasia, how have you been? How's the knot? And I'm definitely glad that you can make it in here. Probably just died again. Gosh, I hate that this is still a thing. Like, not resurrecting right there and all that, but like, people bringing you back to life and then not giving you a courtesy heal after. It's been something I've been on rants for so long in this game about. I'm like that with any MMORPG though, where if I see that that's a thing and it's just being a thing for so long, a resurrection without a heal is just a waste of their time, their NP, and mine. Been well, glad to hear it. On Facebook, trying to post your... Oh, it's all good, Euthanasia. It's all good. Totally understand. Speaking of Facebook, if you have Facebook and you use it often, not just you, Euthanasia, but anybody watching on Twitch or YouTube, or maybe you're popping in on Facebook right now, should go to the Tomberry page, or Tomberry Disciple page, and give it a follow. Definitely would help me out more than you know. I'm trying to actually get like a streaming like platform going on there as well, and it's been going okay. A little bit faster in some terms. I haven't been streaming onto Facebook long, but yeah, definitely streaming on Facebook now as well, along with Twitch and YouTube all at the same time, and every follow helps, definitely, it really does. All these things are like algorithm based these days, and definitely helps. I was on your astrology the other day and realized that the cards are damage buffs. That's cool. I don't know much about the astrologian. I've never actually, or astrologian. Sorry, I'm very tired. Just bear with me through things tonight. But yeah, I've never played it. I've heard really good things about it though. I've heard it's the most complex out of all the healers though. Am I really pulling this thing right now? Yeah. What the hell? All the cards used to have different effects, really? Did they recently change it? Like the menu a bit more tanky. It's interesting. I think during 5.0 you just never noticed because during Stormblood you got Astrologian to 70 and didn't bother with it since. I kind of know how that goes. I was a little bit that way when I actually once I got my White Mage to 70, I didn't touch it for a bit, and I got the White Mage to level 80 before I ever started playing my before I ever started playing my my Gunbreaker. But during that period from 70 to 80, I started to notice a lot of changes as well. Especially in PvP. My god, PvP was the one that got me the most. I'm still a little salty about it. OP or not, White Mage used to be amazing in PvP, and now it's just garbage with like an O instead of an A. I do still like White Mage, just not in PvP. Just to clarify. I'm so tired I literally almost read what Nightblight said. Whew, bear with me. You're gonna lock here, can barely keep your eyes open. I totally understand, Steven. Thank you so much for watching for a while and sticking around. Glad to hear from you, Steven. And I definitely hope you have a good Thursday. And also, I definitely hope that the rest of your night goes very well. Thank you so much for watching. For real. I really appreciate it. And again, I totally understand. I am like... I'm outrageously tired right now. Just had one of those really long days. Darren! Hello, Darren. How have you been? Glad to hear from you, Darren. It's going pretty decent. I'm just a little tired, but I'm doing okay. How about you, Darren? Again, glad to hear from you. Good. Got addicted to watching Minecraft YouTube channels. That's interesting. See some cool stuff. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Shit. Late reaction to that one. Every time I play this, I just have the weirdest urge to just want to play Nier Automata again. Has anybody heard any word of the new, well, the remake coming out? A really in-depth remaster, or even the mobile title. Both sound incredibly good. But I haven't heard any news in so long. I wish these people wouldn't cascade upon each other right here. As that, like, we all get hit by that. Like, I don't really get why that is a thing right now. It's happened like 3 times now. So, does anybody here have a Nintendo Switch? I know Rez does. But there's a game I've been specifically wondering about. I've watched a trailer, and I've read a little bit on it, not a lot. But has anybody actually here played the Yoshi's Crafted World on Nintendo Switch? It looks amazing. It looks like Mario whatever just meets Little Big Planet, and it looks amazing. I've been very curious about that game. Still, I'm disappointed, rather, that this still wasn't a flying mount. It's cool that it was a minion, but I still feel like it should have been a flying mount. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, I'm already insta-dead. Okay, no, thank goodness. Alright. Oh, jeepers. Fuck. Ooh, wrong spot. was safe. Nice. What is the point of that missile? Okay, here we go. Ah! Okay, we're almost out of here. 2%. Then one more nice little heartwarming battle. I still wonder how they're going to wrap up the next chapter of this. I shouldn't say wrap up, but like all we know is the carnival. That's pretty much all we know. It's disturbing. Just knowing the vastness of this game, like, well, Nier Automata, that is, and this game, I guess you could say, in Final Fantasy XIV, it's just, I'm still completely, almost, I guess you could say, obscured to where, in the direction they want to completely go. I'm also curious if they'll add other characters, like Pascal, maybe. Like, we already have 2P, but we have non-S. I don't know, my curiosity for it's all over the place, if I'm being really honest. Ah, shit. Not what I wanted to do, but it'll be okay for now. Okay. I'm never gonna make it over there. Thank you for the rescue. Jesus. This has been the most mixed up moment of my life, where everybody was just so all over the place. Even I got confused. Which is, that isn't that hard to do. Oh, fuck. Woo. Too close. Way too close. So did anybody else hear about the Ready Player One second book coming out? Actually, that was kind of random. Could be just me. I'm real stoked about it, though. I was reading up on it a little bit today. Finally finished with that conversation. I need the card skimmer. What conversation? No, you gotta bear with me, Euthanasia. I'm very tired. Like, I was talking about it earlier. The last 3 days at my job, it's been over 100 degrees working in there. I don't work in air conditioning. It's been well over 100 degrees, and it's been draining. Like, I was in debate on even streaming tonight. Like, I'm like that tired, and I still have a little bit more I want to do. I'm just trying my best not to like cut myself short here. I have a lot to do. I'm trying to get ready for a lot in the game, and I'm just excruciatingly tired. I'm sorry though. Your bank's machine is... Oh man, that sounds unfortunate. Hopefully that gets sorted out soon. I'm not sure what card skimming even is. Oh man, that is actually kind of... Hopefully that issue gets worked out well. Man, that's horrible. Holy shit. That's messed up. How is that even... Actually, let's not share how that's possible. Already got it. We don't need to share that, but... My god, that is horrible, though. Hopefully, I hope nothing bad or serious has happened to you, though. That's messed up. I'm glad he didn't get touched or whatever, but that's just messed up. Did not have a good night with MGP. I'm not gonna worry about doing a gate tonight. It's just, I'm tired and it's late. I gotta get out of here. It's leap of faith. I'm fighting a demon. I just need to leave the gold saucer. I'm too tired to even do it right now. Shady world these days. It really is, which is sad, honestly. You think the farther we would go in time, the more that people would be at least a slight bit more trustworthy, but it's really not the case, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna make it quick, but give me a moment. I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break, grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So, we'll go ahead and get the next thing started here. Again, I'm not going to be on here too much longer. My goal is to try to get the tombstones needed for tonight. I need like 40 more. And, I'm like good. So what all have you been up to, Rez? How's your day been treating you? We'll drag it out just a little bit. Oh god, that's gonna take so long. And also, Euthanasia, what games have you been playing here lately? You as well, Rez, you know? Other than Final Fantasy XIV and whatnot, just, what have you guys been up to? Game hopping, really? I know how that goes. Been watching any cool shows? I think I got like 2 episodes I need to catch up on My Hero Academia. Awesome. I was thinking that was going to take much longer than that. You've been playing Farm Simulator in Fortnite. A lot of simulators, huh? And Rust. Holy jeez! How long has this been? Oh my god. Bear with me. I am at a loss with these mechanics for sure. I know I'm gonna fall off the side. It will happen. Hard to get into art. I feel ya. I've had a lot of people try to get me to play art. I've never played it before. I am gonna die. Rez, when was the last time you did this? It's been a very long time for me. Like I said, I'm probably gonna fall off the side. Just bear with me. I'm gonna try. I'm already a toad, so yeah. Was free on Epic the other week. Yeah, my brother tried to get me to download it. Conan was meant to be free this week, but it got revoked because the Steam sales. Really? I never played Conan. Lots of simulators, easy to play around with friends. That's probably true. I don't really play too many simulator games very often. Fuck. No, I'm a frog again. Ah, shit. Double shit. Triple shit. Okay, it isn't the fight that I thought. I thought this fight opened up on the sides for some reason. I remember the fight. I mean, obviously, I've done decent, but for some reason I thought this was a fight you fell off the side of? I guess not, though. I do remember the fight, though. This is the part where we actually have to go through the little sand maze thing. The Gran Turismo days. I like Gran Turismo. It's been a while since I played Gran Turismo, but I do enjoy them. Fuck. That actually went way easier than what I thought. It had been so long since we fought Hal Carnassus. But my god. I don't know what I was thinking about the falling off the side thing. I guess, what was the fight from, gosh, the fight from Heavensward? I think that was the one, when I saw the color scheme, that's what I had in my brain. Obviously, and thankfully, that wasn't a thing. I did start to remember the fight more the farther we went into it. It has been so long since I've been in this fight, though, at least, I'd say a good 6 months since I've tried this fight. Basically, if it's cheap enough. I feel you. And thank you for the player commendation. I appreciate that. Don't even remember the last time you did that fight. Yeah, that, like I said, it's been at least 6 months for me. I don't honestly, I don't remember my last time either. At least 6 months though. At least. Let's see here. 989. Wow, that close. Literally anything that gives me the tombstones will do the trick. Level 80 dungeons. Trials. Let's go trials, and I'm sorry, I know it's early, but I'll probably call it here. I'm so tired. I'm not kidding about work just draining me. I know it's very early here, but it'll probably be the last thing I do tonight. It's just, like I said, I work in like physical labor, and I work on machines all day, and like it is legitimately 100 degrees. We don't have air conditioning, we have fans, and the fan does help. I get ice cold water very often, but it is still so physically draining, and I'll call it after this tonight. After this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go get my equipment, go meld it the best I can, and I'll be back on tomorrow night for sure and play longer. After all, I'm taking Friday and Saturday off of streaming this week, so tomorrow I'll make up for it by playing longer. But tonight, I gotta call it after this. This will be the last thing I do, and then we'll try to go ahead and gear up the summoner the rest of the way as far as the main gear goes. And then I'm just gonna have to call it. I'm sorry, I really am, but yeah. You remember the Toad part in the beginning because you wouldn't. Oh, I didn't remember the Toad part. Tsukiyomi! I'm okay with this. I actually like Tsukiyomi a lot, the OG fight. Yeah, thank you, Euthanasia, but yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm so tired. You hate to call it so early tonight, but I definitely, I'm wanting to play a little Switch before I have to, like, just call it. I've got to cook my meal tonight.
It's going to be a long night.
And yeah, what she said I already feel as well. Like, I'm so tired, but I feel like it's not going to be good enough for me to try to go to sleep. Just a night where I just want to take it easy. Because of what?
Your end is near. Your death will be all the sweeter.
When it lags out, no, I think that's kind of, yeah, that's how I feel. I want to be on here and streaming, I do, but work has been excruciating. We're starting to pick back up a lot from this whole COVID thing, and it's been rough for sure. But yeah, the more things start to pick up, the worse it kind of is at work right now. It's very rough. Not to mention working in all this heat. Like I said, it's like literally 100 degrees every single day. And the humidity, it rains at night and in the morning, and then throughout the day, the humidity just builds from that like small sprinkle. And it's so rough. Like, I hate that I'm so tired. Like I said, I'll make up for it tomorrow, but as far as tonight goes, I'm gonna have to call it early for sure.
darkness.
Okay, it's the interesting part of the plot. Hopefully everybody knows what's going on.
From mortal husk, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
To be honest, you have the right to put in an opportunity. Unfortunately, I work in Georgia, Euthanasia, so that it honestly isn't a thing, unfortunately. The state I work in, they call them a right to work state. So basically, you endure everything that you have going through that you endure to actually, you're basically, when you get a job in Georgia in the U.S., you sign a waiver saying, no matter what conditions you work in, you've already agreed to it. And yeah, that's basically how it is for me. I wish we could get AC installed. I really do. Oh god, I really do. But yeah, it's actually not an option where I work. Especially, like I said, here in Georgia, they consider this a right-to-work state. So if you get a job in your state, depending on how it was when you started working there, that's just basically just how it has to be. Like, they don't have to change anything. You're basically, you sign a contract saying, I knew what I got myself into, and I'll work there. And that's why I really want to do more streaming things, the more and more. Even being so brutally tired, I thought about calling off tonight, but I mean, my passion is to be here streaming, and this is what I wish my job actually was for a full-time gig. And yeah.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Euthanasia, it's borderline, yes. I'm saying it's borderline. If they didn't pay us, oh yeah. I'm literally having to work 6 days a week. We're actually not even getting certain benefits that we should actually get because of this whole pandemic we've gone through. Full on, so yeah, it's very borderline.
Your end is near.
It's supposed to be on that other side. But yeah, we're supposed to get compensation pay through working through this whole like pandemic area, and they've literally cut that out from where we work as well because apparently there's work to be done. I don't understand that either, but yeah, I'm talking straight borderline.
Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel. Grind you under my heel.
Yeah, that's actually the work of it all right now. Our employers are actually signing paperwork saying that there's work to be done where we work. So we're supposed to get some kind of compensation even though we're working through this thing. And yeah, they're signing off paperwork saying that because there's work to be done, that we don't need to get the compensation. Oh, it's super messed up. I know. Me and so many other people have been. Yeah, I mean, I wish it was something like that. There's actually nothing we can do about it just because of the way they actually fill out the paperwork. It's pretty horrible for sure. That's the bad part about actually living in the States and working in the South. Americans hate America, yeah. It's not all of America. It's the South of America. Like, the southern states, we have, like, some of the most messed up laws. Florida's a little bit more lax, but Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, North and South Carolina, Texas, Alabama, and I don't know if I said Mississippi or not, but Mississippi and Louisiana. Literally all of those states, they have this thing called work to rot. Or rot to work. I'm sorry, rot to work. And, yeah. I think it's very messed up. Because basically, if you decide you want to work there, you sign your life away to work there. And, you may make a decent amount of payment, but things get wonky. Kansas has that too. And you can be fired for any reason. Yeah, see, this is the same way in Georgia. Like, if I walked in tomorrow and they just decided that they didn't want me to work there anymore, because it's a work to rot state, they could literally just let me go for any reason they wanted to. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about Georgia. Every state actually has a different set of rules, euthanasia. We have federal laws, but then we have state laws as well. And that's how the U.S. works. You have specific state laws that entitle you to, or that are entitled, or can be entitled to be enforced in any way possible. And like Rez said there, like just, you know, he said that about Kansas. Georgia's the exact same way. Literally, if they decide that they just don't want you to be a part of their crew anymore, they have all the right to just let you go. Yeah, it's the same way here in Georgia with all that, though. They have this, like, unemployment kind of act that goes on. If they do let you go for no reason, they have to compensate you for... It's actually 3 to 6 months. It depends on how the labor department feels about your being let go. But, yeah, in all good res, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here, though, so bear with me with that. But, yeah. It's basically how it works out. Again, it's why I try my best to just keep the streaming alive on here, which tonight is going to be a short night. I'm actually going to take a very quick restroom break as well. I'll make it quick. It's going to be obviously the last one. I'm not going to be on here long when I get back. So if you do have to get out of here, I understand. But give me a moment. I'll be right back. And if you get out of here, hopefully you have a great night. But give me just a moment. Okay, welcome back, Riz. And, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on here too much more. Literally all I'm doing, for anybody that's sticking around, thank you. But I'm gonna finish this knot up with gearing my summoner up here. I still gotta get some accessories, I know, but the main gear being taken care of right now. Gonna focus on that. That's interesting. Okay, let me do a couple things. Let's look at some hand stuff. I know I gotta delete something. Let's go ahead and get this the stuff off this as well. Try to get the materia back. Maybe. So big and trying to kill you. Someone else do it for money. You're in New Zealand, aren't you, Phoenicia? But I feel you on both counts. But living in Georgia is not much different. We've got a lot of crazy stuff out here. We've got, like I live in North Georgia, so also Northwest Georgia. So we've got like rednecks, hillbillies, bobcats, mountain lion, poisonous salamanders, poisonous spiders, venomous snakes, which I should have said venomous with the spiders and salamanders as well. Venomous salamanders, I'll correct myself. Venomous salamanders, venomous snakes, venomous spiders, poisonous fruit and vegetable if you don't know what you're trying to eat by being out in the wilds. I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit here. 3 to 4 poisonous spiders. Oh, there is a lot here. Like, we have Black Widow, Brown Recluse, Brown Recluse, sorry about that. I mean, oh man, I could go on about the venomous insects that live around my area. I'm actually allergic to like 75% of them is the worst case of it all. Living in Northwest Georgia is like, man, I don't know what it's like, but I live here. It is a fucking crazy place to live. Was once a native sea snake, but they got slaughtered back in the early days. Damn. There's a lot of venomous snakes around the area where I live, for sure. Lots of them. A handful I only know right off the bat, but there are a lot. Awesome. So, little milestone met there. Try to get these melded up. So we can go double crit. Awesome. and double crit. Wow, awesome. That's my favorite, when I can go double crit. Awesome. Semi-plate? What is a semi-plate? There's a lot of big bugs in my area. Loads of them. Burn it all down and start again. I still have accessories to get, but doing pretty good, thankfully. Accessories is definitely what's next. But for now, I'm gonna have to call it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm excruciatingly tired. I wanted to be on here longer. I really did. But it's not gonna happen. It's not. Tomorrow we'll make up for it, though, for everybody that loves to get in here daily and, you know, watch the streams. And even if you don't get on here daily, same thing. Anybody that loves to watch the streams, I will definitely make up for this tomorrow, though. But yeah, sandwich plate. I don't know what a sandwich plate is either. Like, is it a plate literally for a sandwich? I'm sorry. But again, I gotta get out of here. I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm just so tired. I know it's early. It's very early for me, if you really watch these streams often. But I'm tired. I'm hungry. I really want to play some Switch. So I think the best thing I can do is just like call it here. I'll be back on tomorrow for sure, and I'm gonna play longer. So don't worry. A hand size plate. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we just call that a saucer here, Euthanasia. So sorry for my confusion. And thank you. I'll try to rest well, and good night to you as well, Rez, and everybody watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I thank you so much for watching, and if you don't already follow on any of that, please do. I mean, I would really appreciate some follows on Facebook and Twitch. I'm really trying to, like, build those up like I have YouTube here. YouTube's been like a really nice little streaming hub and home for me that I've really enjoyed, and I'm really trying to do the same on Switch, or not Switch, oh my god, Twitch and Facebook. I'm sorry, I'm that tired. I do read all the chat, actually. I have a chat box here where I see all three all at once for anybody that wants to get on there, so I do see if you're curious about that. But thank you all so much, though. I am very tired, and I really do need to get out of here. And through all the support, and thank you for everybody that does, I really appreciate that. And again, I'll make up for it tomorrow. I'm going to be on longer. But tonight, I'm just like, I'm KO'd. I'm sorry, I really am. I did meet the goal that I've been trying to meet for the last few days, though. I've gotten 2 pieces of gear, at least, for the Summoner here. Trying to prepare for patch 5.3. Which, it is pushed back to August. And again, I'm in a debate on next week what I'm going to do. Tomorrow will be Final Fantasy XIV. And I will not be streaming Friday or Saturday night. But hopefully you can catch me, and I can't wait to see you next time, everybody. And good night to you as well, Rez, also. And again, thank you so much, Euthanasia. And I'll try to rest well, and hopefully when you decide to get some rest today or tonight, I know you're several hours ahead of me right now. Hopefully you get some good rest as well. And to everybody watching on Facebook and Twitch, same to all of you, thank you so much, and thank you for your support. Even if you don't follow or like, or, you know, the works, I still really appreciate you watching what little bit you have been here. And please do try to support the channel in any way you can. And if you don't, well, that's okay too. But thank you so much. But I'm out of here. Take it easy. And quick plug, if you want to stream, check out Restream. They help me out. I get to stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the exact same time. For personal Facebook pages, there's a small fee you gotta pay, but it's not much. It's worth checking out, and you can build your streaming community even bigger. It's definitely worth it in the end. Plus, it's a great community, always willing to hear feedback on things that can be improved. So check that out sometime. And even if you don't want to stream on Facebook, you can still do Twitch and Twitch and YouTube and a few other platforms for free along the way. But again, thank you so much, everybody. Hopefully, have a good night, and hopefully you can take it easy. But until next time, I'm sorry, but I'm out of here for the night. I'm just very tired. So good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun with whatever you have going on. But until next time, I'm out of here. Good night.